Hello Pisces, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your relationship reading for May 22nd through May 31st. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always though, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me a carousel. And a carousel can signify youth. It could also symbolize innocence, but also repetition and cycles. What I felt was that although you feel movement, there's also a sense of not really going anywhere, where there's a bit of stagnation. It's like you are wanting to break free from a cycle. And then as I was thinking that, the song Save Yourself by Stabbing Westward came to mind. And it's not a song I haven't heard that song in a very, very, very long time, but that was literally what came at me immediately. So you might want to give that a listen. That might be something that you've been listening to lately, but that song came to mind immediately. So let's see here. We have magic. May you flow with the divine. You know, what I'm getting here is that, like in the moon, there's cycles, right? So, but with the moon cycles, it goes, it shifts. It does cycle, but it shifts. It's almost like in this carousel that Spirit gave me in my mind's eye, that it's almost like you don't mind the cycle. What you mind is the stagnation. It's almost like you're wanting to break out of it. Okay? Is really what I'm getting here. Again, it's not about the carousel itself. It's not about the cycle. It's about the repetition or the stagnation of something. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like Groundhog's Day versus, doing something and it being an adventure, is what I'm getting here. The second card reads, "It is safe for you to love." All right, so what I'm seeing here is the fact that it's almost, in like the song Save Yourself from Stabbing Westward, it's probably why Spirit gave it to me. It's almost like you're the only one that could save you. You're the only one that could break free out of this cycle. Yes, you might be comfortable in the cycle that you're in, but you also know that there's stagnation. You also know that you can't do the same thing over and over again and expect something different to occur. All right? So with this, it's safe for you to love. What I'm getting here is really that Spirit is saying it's time to heal. And if you've already healed, then it's time to get out there. Break free of this repetition is really what I'm getting. Okay, let's see here. We have the Five of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Lovers, and Temperance. Okay. What I'm seeing here is you need to stop compromising with yourself or a specific situation. Take it how it resonates. But I'm also seeing that compromise can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. I feel like if you're in a relationship that you are doing too much compromise and the other person isn't compromised, that's not good, right? Or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. Or, for others, it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to struggle so much. I'm going to compromise. I don't want to struggle so much. I'm going to compromise and do this instead, right? For those who are single, maybe this is talking about, again, getting out of the repetition of life and saying, okay, I'm going to try something slightly different. Now compromise by doing something small, not anything huge. Versus I'm not going to compromise at all. I'm going to stay within this repetitive cycle because I don't want to get hurt. Yeah. With this Page of Wands in reverse, it's almost like you're afraid to break out of this carousel. You're afraid to break out of your cycle. Your routine is really the appropriate word. It's like you feel as if you break out of this routine, then you might get hurt. Is what I'm seeing here. But really, this is a choice. The choice is yours. You can sit there and not do anything about it, or you can actually choose to, stay right where you are. Choose to stay where you are or do something about it. The choice is yours. No one can tell you what to do. You are a grown individual. I would hope so. And, it's going to be up to you. Do you want to choose love again, or do you want to stay in this safe zone of not wanting to get hurt ever again? Do you know what I mean? Then we have the Temperance card. And to me, the Temperance card is always about balance. It's about peace. It's about finding your inner calm and finding a new perspective in life. If you're not in peace with yourself, at peace with yourself, and a past situation, obviously you're still not at peace with a past situation because you're refusing to get hurt again, right? That's not making peace. That is quite the opposite. That's choosing to ignore the rest of your life. You can't do that, It's like if you stub your toe, are you never going to be barefoot again? Because you stubbed your toe when you didn't have shoes. Are you never going to take off your shoes? No, that doesn't make any sense. You need to take off your shoes to go in the pool, get in the beach, go, shower, take a bath, go to sleep. You have to take off your shoes. One thing has nothing to do with the other. You still need to make peace with it. Okay? All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Empress, the Eight of Pentacles, and Five of Swords. Okay. All right, what I'm seeing here with these cards are if you don't release the fact, that anticipation of getting hurt is what I'm seeing here. The anticipation of getting hurt, if you don't release that, then you will not allow a new relationship to come your way, or you won't allow a relationship that you're currently in to thrive, right? If you don't let go of the, anticipation of getting hurt, or anticipation of the repetitive cycle to, whatever happened in the past is going to happen again, that kind of thing. But really what you need to do is just heal yourself, educate yourself, focus on one thing at a time. Learn a way to break out of this, whether that is, again, taking baby steps, and, that could be talking to someone about your emotions, how you're going to heal from something. That could be about, listening to a book or watching a movie that kind of helps you sort out your emotions that maybe you don't even recognize you have. This could also be, taking some self-learning classes, on YouTube or online or whatever. You can learn, and it could be free. But learn how to unravel your inner self, and so that you're able to free yourself from a past situation, so you are able to save yourself. And then with this 5 of Swords, what I'm really seeing is, if you don't make a change, and if you don't stir things up, you're going to remain in the same situation for the remainder of your life, until you make a change, until you choose to make a change. Okay? All right, we have Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. It's funny that this Bobcat Spirit is incredibly similar to magic. May you flow with the divine. I'm really getting the sense that you have to embrace the unknown. Just like I was talking about, the moon does go through cycles, but it doesn't always look the same. It shifts. It's different. It looks different. It even feels different. Sometimes it's brighter, sometimes it's lighter, sometimes it's not seen as much, versus literally the carousel, seeing the same thing, doing the same thing, feeling the same way. Things, you know what I mean? They're two completely different things, and you don't have to do anything, completely up to you. But this is asking you to embrace an unknown. Step outside of a comfort zone. That has been the biggest message here. Step outside of a comfort zone. Okay? Ace of Cups. The moon. Talk about the moon. 2 of Swords. Okay? Hey, the decision's yours. The choice is yours. A new beginning, where you are emotionally fulfilled. And, it's like this, it's like a fountain, where sometimes you have like the little fountain, and there's that, the tubes that kind of just recycles the water. This is what this Ace of Cups looks like to me. It's like you're constantly refilling this cup with recycled water, constantly giving yourself self-love. Once you do that, and you open yourself up to the unknown, the mystery. We have magic, we have Bobcat Spirit with Life is a Mystery, and the moon, which is about mystery, right? The unknown. All of these are unknowns. If you open up to the unknown, it could be quite beautiful. And that's where your soul really starts. It's almost like you get a second chance at life. It's almost like it's revival. It's like that carousel, it's about youth. It's almost like you get that energy back. But you have to choose to do it. It's completely up to you. You have to choose to do it. The 2 of Swords is It's right there. It's right behind you. As a matter of fact, the moon and the Two of Swords, it looks like it's the same image almost, except for, the Two of Swords has the person with the woman with the two swords. And honestly, all you have to do is put down the swords and remove the veil that's in front of you and turn around. It's right there. There isn't much for you to do. It's very simplistic, although it feels very complicated and difficult for you. And I can understand that, but it's really in your head. You have to break out of that. All right, my dear ones, that is what I have for you. Until we meet again, have yourself a great week. If this did resonate, go ahead and click that subscribe button. If it did not, please check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, specifically your rising and Venus signs for love readings. All right, my dear ones, until we meet again. Bye.